What's next for Caitlin Clark? Groin recovery timeline, return date. More to know about Fever Star's health. Caitlin Clark's season is over. The Fever Star would have had a hard time matching lofty expectations after a historic rookie season, but she can officially call her second WNBA campaign a lost season after injuries limited her to just 13 games. While the Fever fight for a playoff spot through a multitude of key injuries, Clark is now looking ahead toward the future. Here's what you need to know about Clark's injury and her path forward after the disappointing announcement on Thursday. When will Caitlin Clark return? Clark has been ruled out for the remainder of the WNBA season. The Fever are nearing the end of the regular season, but they are currently in a playoff spot, and we're holding out hope their star could get back on the court at some point. Clark made the announcement on Thursday, using the opportunity to praise her teammates' efforts in her absence. "I spend hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling," Clark said as part of a lengthy statement. With a long offseason ahead, the injury isn't likely to have any impact on Clark's availability for the start of the 2026 season. She finishes the 2025 season having played only 13 of 44 games for the Fever. What is Caitlin Clark's injury? Clark has a right groin injury, the Fever confirmed on July 16th. She initially missed time with a quad injury early in the season. The groin injury is believed to be unrelated. Clark appeared to be emotional after suffering the injury late in Indiana's win over Connecticut on July 15th, sparking fears that she could be facing another extended absence. With under a minute remaining in the game, Clark found a cutting Kelsey Mitchell for a backdoor layup. On the pass, Clark appeared to tweak her groin and came up in significant pain. The Fever never ruled Clark out for an extended period, insisting she was day-to-day, but days turned to weeks without any indication the reigning Rookie of the Year was close to a return. Caitlin Clark recovery timeline. The Fever have only offered limited updates on Clark's timeline since she suffered a groin injury in July. While Indiana never gave a concrete timeline for Clark and insisted for much of her absence that she was day-to-day, the 23-year-old never appeared to be on the verge of a return. The positive news is that there is no indication Clark's injury will have any impact on her availability for the 2026 season. Though the injury lingered longer than she anticipated, Clark has more than 8 months to get back to full strength by the start of her third season in May. Considering she was at least able to do some 5-on-0 work and practice in recent days, Clark should be fully recovered well ahead of the 2026 campaign. Did Caitlin Clark leave the WNBA? The WNBA hasn't seen much of Clark this season, but she isn't going anywhere. Clark can call her 2025 season what so many other athletes have experienced before, a lost season. Clark continues to cheer on her Fever teammates and is expected to be fully ready for the 2026 season.